What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us today. I am super excited to introduce one of our great agents, Lynda DuVall. Lynda,
Hey everyone.
did I pronounce your name correctly?
You did. Yeah, great job.
All right, very good. Well, I am happy to have you in our studio. Would you tell us a little bit about who Lynda is?
Sure. Yeah, I moved to San Diego almost 4 years ago. I actually grew up in Arizona and Los Angeles, so I would visit San Diego often. My parents' best friends live here, so we would visit and come hang out with them, go to the zoo, go to SeaWorld. So I've always loved coming to San Diego, and actually my whole family ended up moving here, and we're putting our roots down in San Diego.
We love that. We love that
Mhm.
you are now a San Diego native. That's wonderful. So
Yes.
tell us what's better in San Diego, or what you like better in San Diego versus LA or Arizona.
I think the biggest, obvious thing with Arizona is the weather. I lived in Scottsdale, so it's very, very hot. Um, and then, with Los Angeles, it's just massive. The traffic is crazy. I think San Diego is more like a chill version of LA. Like you have everything you need here, all the beautiful beaches, but you don't have to deal with just the insane traffic and craziness of LA. So it's definitely, I prefer San Diego over LA any day.
I totally agree. So tell us a little bit about what got you into real estate. What what were you doing before, and how did you get into real estate?
Yeah, I actually worked in higher education. I was an instructional designer and I also worked for a tech company. So I was spending, every hour behind the computer. And I just found that that wasn't really a great fit for my personality. I find that I really enjoy meeting new people and just being out and about. So I also I spent a lot of time just in my free time looking at the market before I was an agent. And people would tell me, "Hey, I need a rental or I need to find a house," and I would just like search for them on my own and try to help them. And I would tell people about that I enjoyed it, and they were like, "Oh, well, that's not really normal. Like maybe you should become an agent." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I should." So, yeah, I took the test and gave up my career, and I'm really enjoying it so far.
And what I've noticed about you is that you're actually very tech savvy. Um,
Hmm.
so that must be the background in technology that you brought into real estate with you.
Yeah, I'm grateful for everything I learned with my career, and there's so many different types of programs that I learned, and it's definitely helped me to very quickly learn what I need to when it comes to technology, and that's very helpful with real estate as there's always new technology coming out and new ways to keep yourself organized and new ways to be on top of things.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. So if you are strong on the technology side, you can very quickly adapt and implement that into your business and make it keep going and be successful.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What would you say your clients say are your strengths when they're thinking about working with Lynda?
So far what I've heard is that I'm reliable and they think that I have integrity is important to me, so I'm always trying to be, like, as honest and on top of things as possible. Um, yeah, I think probably the main descriptor would be reliable.
Reliable, which is something important. So how quickly would you say you're responding to your text, because that's part of being reliable?
In a couple hours. Like, as soon as I can.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, very good. So do you have any real estate stories that you like to share with us,
Any real estate stories?
working with clients or coming across a problem that you've solved, or you know, an obstacle you've overcome, something creative that you've done to further your business, something along those lines.
Um, yeah, I mean, I think one of the main things is just communicating consistently with my clients, and this market is pretty wild. Um, so you kind of need to move quickly. So I think just the fact that I am reliable and I'm on top of technology, like constantly, using the resources that I have to make sure that my clients, if they can't get a property, we're on to the next one immediately. Um, so yeah, I think just kind of being on top of communication has been really helpful in my real estate journey.
Got it. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Very good. So tell us a little bit about Lynda. I saw that you celebrated your anniversary the other day.
Yes.
How many years?
Yeah. Actually, it's 5 years, so it's a big one. My husband and I, we met in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we met on campus, and we got married there, and we had an outdoor wedding in October, which is a little sketch, but actually the day of, it was beautiful and sunny, like in the 70s, and it had been raining the day before. Um, so yeah, we went to Washington State to celebrate our anniversary. We always like to do a trip if we can, and we love hiking. So we visited 3 national parks while we were there, and we also went to Seattle to hang out with some friends. So it was just beautiful in the fall, all the leaves changing, and we hiked on Mount Rainier, and there was snow, and it was just gorgeous. You don't get that here, so you have to go visit somewhere else to get the seasons, and we really enjoyed that.
Yeah, but hey, it's always nice to go make these trips and then come back to San Diego, right?
Yeah, and I miss it when I'm on my trips. I'm like, oh, I miss San Diego. Like, I'm ready to go back. And I think, especially with snow, because I have lived in the snow, it's better to visit the snow, like for sure. You don't want to live in it.
I totally agree, but that's one of the reasons why our prices are as high as they are, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's very true.
So when you are selling, do you work with buyers, sellers, uh, condos, single family, investors? What's your area of expertise, or what's your preferred area that
Mm.
you like to work in?
I mean, I think I'm pretty flexible with all of that. I enjoy working with buyers and sellers. Um, I would say something that I really enjoy doing with buyers, though, is working with first-time home buyers. Just because it's such an exciting new process, and getting them into their first home is just really great. And I think you just feel very accomplished, and it's fun. But yeah, I mean, I work single family homes, condos, anything. I work with investors as well. I'm trying to soak up and learn as much as I can, so I'm definitely open to any of those things.
And real estate, you're always learning, right? um,
Yes.
so it just doesn't matter which client you're working, whoever you're servicing, as long as you're giving excellent service, you're going to learn throughout the process.
Yeah, it is definitely a long journey of learning, and I am very grateful for that opportunity. I love to learn. And I think one thing that's so important is just to have that support system and that team that I have with you guys. If there's things that I still don't know, don't understand, I have people that can help me. And I think that's really important.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. So that's one of the strengths that you offer, right? Not only you
Hmm.
are very reliable and you're trustworthy and you do a great job and you're a great professional, but you also have a team of support behind you, which in turn supports your clients and their needs.
Yeah, and I think it's important to not be afraid to say I don't know, but I'll get back to you and get the answer. I am not afraid to ask questions. I am not afraid to look stupid and silly. Because there really aren't any stupid, silly questions. Everybody's in the same boat. Everybody's learning. So I'm grateful that I have the team that's willing to answer my questions and help me.
Absolutely. And we have so many resources that, if you're
Yes,
willing to learn, there's always an answer somewhere that you can find out. So,
absolutely.
so if clients are wanting to reach out to you, I would suppose this is the best number to
Yes,
you at.
definitely. Please give me a call.
Call or text, and also email is a good way. Correct.
Constantly checking my email. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so and we can't forget your DRE number, so got to make sure we throw that out there and
I'm official. I'm real.
you're official. And if they're wanting to visit your website, that's where they can
Yes.
go, right?
Yes, very
So,
helpful.
so excellent, excellent. Okay, very good. Well, is there anything else that you think we need to share with our audience about Lynda?
I mean, I will just say that I am a fun, easy person to get to know, and I love meeting new people. So please feel free to reach out to me with any questions that you have. I am more than happy to help you. And again, I will like to reiterate I am reliable. I have integrity with the work that I do. So don't be afraid to reach out to me.
Then I second that, and also a pleasure to work with.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye, Roxanne.
Bye.